Welcome back to Face of TV. It is knife time. I mean, it's time versus ESC time, but they're on the knife, and it's gonna be cash, which is great because we love cash over here.
Yeah, let's go straight into the game, baby, because we've missed half the knifing here, but there's a little bit more to go, and that's what I'm gonna say about knifing. Titan win, great. Let's start the match. Woo! Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna go for the CT side.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they? Indeed. Tell us why they wouldn't.
Because it's stupid and stuff, right?
Great, thanks to UK.
No, it's a CT favored map these days. This is how the game has developed on Cash, and yeah, we're gonna be jumping into the pistol round, and we do have Titan getting the start.
Look at those odds! 89%. We're almost on a niner there. Almost on a 9-0.
Oh my god!
But how can you bet against the double AWP setup of
my days
of Titan? We saw what they did on the previous map. KQLY just going nuts.
Bananas?
Going nuts bananas.
Nuts bananas.
Nuts and bananas.
That's
sounds like a recipe for a crepe.
It does. And it's like we're going to see the push coming in here from ESC into that B bomb site, and so far, so good for the Poles as they make their way in, rallen with that opening. They do get trade for trade, but they're on the position now. They got that bomb. Should be ready to plant, but actually the bomber is like Innocent's just running to he's going for it. He's just running straight past the site because they realized that the rotation came in. They can maybe get that bomb down on A before Existence and Maniac can get there. So much more preferable to that B plant. And Maniac's just sitting there thinking,
what's going on?
I mean,
guys?
he also has to do that. So that was like super smart, good late round calling there from ESC on the fly. Existence here gonna get flashed in the face, and one-on-one here over at Forklift, and no one is going to go down just yet. The Existence still with a lot of health. Maniac coming up short. So this is this is a pretty good engagement here for Maniac and Existence onto these players. Maniac quickly gets Innocent, and Existence able to actually get run. That was a sick shot from Maniac, that flick. Wow.
That was a very nice shot, and it will be the team captain, the fearless leader, Existence, to win the round there with the defuse. Now, we saw some crazy stuff recently from Existence on this map where he was up against a 1v1 when he was on the CT side versus his ex-comrade, NBK. NBK with about 5 HP, and Existence threw down the molly to defuse and win the round there. Epic stuff. So we'll see if Titan can continue this line of victory in this first half.
Obviously, we've seen some dominant stuff from them in the past in this map. And look at this, just it's like it's not pretty. Don't look. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Especially when DDK's around, asking get your mum to tune in on the stream. But anyway, moving swiftly on. KQLY did eco with the CZ and has gone for the AWP. We'll see if he can get a 3-man, the 3 golden letters.
And all right, so. MINISE, we've seen him many times be really good at opening up these frags, and it looks like quite just through the smoke. Rallen just going to do it. He just does it. Gets in there, gets the kill onto KQLY, kind of going below the scope. He was scoped in, wasn't expecting that. Gets taken out. That's actually really smart. And we're going to see the pop flash coming in here as they push the smoke. Really good reaction there from Titan to push, as they lose mid, to push aside. Get that info. Now they know more about what is going on here for ESC, as KQLY can just be left in this position now. If they really want to, they can get a guy spotting mid, and KQLY can just hold here by himself, and Existence can rotate around towards A. But so far, ESC are holding steady. They're waiting to see if Titan, with the time left on the map, which is a minute, if they're going to do another push like that to find some info. But it looks like that's not going to happen just yet, and you might get a pick right here from ESC. As they're making their way in. KQLY does finally push out of B storage, going to find himself at the mercy of Innocent. And Innocent going to make his way back to A main, still with the bomb actually. So the bomb can still go to B. In fact, that's exactly what's going to happen right now. As they push in for some frags towards A main, the bomb actually goes around to mid. He's got the vents option towards B, and that is what's going to happen. Titan are being played. They're being duped right now, and that bomb is going to go down on B.
This looks reminiscent of the previous round where Maniac was on B, but the bomb was on A. Existence will come in before they can plant the bomb here, but it is a 3 versus 1 until his teammate catches up with him, Maniac, who is now in position. Looking for the wall banks there to see if anyone's hiding in checkers, but not for the time being. We do have one player here for ESC, just waiting, looking towards T-spawn area, and it looks like these CTs are going to save. So not opting for the retake. They did have kits on them. That is going to be rallen falling to the Silence M4 of Maniac, and the other two Ts will opt to just get away and keep their weapons on themselves.
See, that line went out of the map. That went out of the game.
I don't know what to say. I don't know my own strength. I'm a beast.
And you know what's...
I'm in Hulk mode, DDK.
But it's really
I'm not even
cool,
going to let you talk. I'm too strong.
Too strong. All right, so it's really cool, though, that ESC, they showed already on the pistol that they can play around with Titan's positioning. They did it again there. They did that again. They really made that work. They got themselves a clear B after time rotated everywhere, and they're going to go for this straight-up push on B right now. It's super fast, super quick. The smokes go down to block it, and Titan do hold on to this position as ESC kind of diffuse from there. From B storage, and only Innocent is now left there as they spread across the width of the map towards the A areas of A main. But are they actually going to boost on the truck there? They're very defensive at the moment, perhaps expecting Titan to come in for a pick or some information plays. KQLY actually going to take down mouz as they assault B storage. There is the double from Innocent. That is huge. That should initiate the B split through the vents. Now they are charging forwards, but the vent room is held by Existence. That's a big, big problem there. A problem that is not too big for SZPERO to handle, but in comes Apex from the top. MNI is going to be able to return onto him for a 1 versus 1, and the bomb is in his hands. And he's not going for the plant. He could actually just sit there. There is a lot of time. He's going to actually make the sound, though, and go for the plant. Maniac coming in on top. Can he find the frag right now? Grinding the angles, click! And there is the kill onto MINISE. And it looks like Titan will take another round, but look at the losses they sustained. Everyone dead, apart from Maniac.
And I expect we will see ESC on an eco here, unless they go for a crazy fourth buy. Only 2 of them can afford, well, 2.5 of them can afford Galils here with mixed armor wear. So they will indeed go for the eco buy here with 2 P250s, 2 P shooters, and a few grenades here and there. Looks like a full A rush. Going to get the smoke out. MINISE probably towards CT to get a plant.
And we do get a first pick onto MINISE as he just does the drive-by. Looks like it's looking good so far for Titan. Oh, Maniac with the last couple bullets there.
Maniac loves his triples, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He's pretty good.
So it's interesting. ESC chose to throw that one smoke they had towards the site rather than normally between the kind of plant area and the forklift. So if there's somebody watching from car, etc., then you know it cuts off their vision. But you know, so they threw the smoke towards site, maybe to try and plant in the smoke, but they were never able to get to that side of the site in the first place. So unfortunately, no plant for them.
And they're going to boost someone up in the smoke. SZPERO already put the spray down to deal with that, and that actually stops the boost from happening, which is actually kind of a big deal. If they end up swinging a play around to A, then the options are strong. This also means that they don't want to have just one guy on the site, which is what the boost spot allows, because you've got the element of surprise with that boost spot as well. So really big spray down there through that smoke, and MINISE going to find the wallbang through the squeaky door.
Apex got banged twice there as well. Through the smoke first when he was going for the boost, and then through the door when he was trying to reposition. So he was on 40 HP, now he's on 20, still hiding on the site. And again,
go in for an information play, finds himself the head of MINISE, going to happily accept that, and the B play committed here from ESC, and looks like Existence in a good spot to deal with this. He does have only a FAMAS though, doesn't get the opening frag, but falls back, but gets hunted down by rallen as Apex comes in from the top, and he's overlooking a site that's on fire, that's filled with terrorists, and the wall bangs keep a coming.
Rambo rallen is the order of the day right now, as he's just charging through smokes all over the shop. And it's going to be 2-4 in favor of the Titan side, who will eke out one more buy here with the AWP on KNS, who does have body armor at the very least. No helmets whatsoever for this French-Belgian side. Could we say Frelgian? Is that a thing? Can that be a thing?
Yeah, for you. For you, it's a thing. There it is. KNS with the timing pick. So one more, though. He's going to spot the... Oh, that pixel gets just destroyed by KNS's AWP, and we get ourselves a 5-on-3 situation after the first 20 seconds of the round. So
he just flips the round on its head so quickly. He's such a premium player for Titan, is KNS.
And now ESC working their way in for something on A. They need a pick. They need someone to go out on a limb and just find something. An opportunity has to be created at this point by one of the players. because they can't win really with numbers advantage. It's not quite, they don't quite have enough. They got KQLY in the back with an AWP, and STARLADDER gets himself a pick, but there's a return. These AWPs too strong against this this picking style that ESC has to count on now. And Innocent going to smoke off the corner. They're going to go for A right now, but still 2 players on the site, and we've got one going for the flank right now, and he's not even required. In fact, oh no, actually, the flanker Maniac did actually get a kill. So there you go, 5-2, Titan. They are back in the swing of things. The
double AWP madness has begun here for Titan on the CT side. I mean, if the previous matches, Titan or no Titan of Cash are anything to go by, then this is going to be a slaughter. But if the ESC team can pull off an LDLC style push to this A bomb site, then it could all change. They are on the eco, however, and just trying to get the bomb down or cause as much damage as possible, and they have made it onto the site.
Oh dear. It's looking like they're going to get the bomb down in the nick of time. And very well played by ESC to get that result. That's exactly what they were playing for, obviously, and they get 2 frags to boot as well, so they get some economy control by taking out those 2 Titan players. Generally speaking, the money is really good for Titan, but they still have enough rounds in this half to actually break them. If they even win this round, it is possible to put them in a really awkward position on the money.
Yeah, it's not so good at all, especially if they have to replenish 1 or 2 AWPs here. Then, I mean, next round may be a mixed buy for them. I imagine they might force it up if they want to try and retain a good lead here.
And MINISE is with the AWP for the ESC, but he's in A main right now, and we do have 2 players, in fact 3 players. We see this very close mid setup between 3 players, AWP on either site, and 3 players rifling in mid. This is the setup that I love, and KQLY is already going to pick off MINISE, and so far so good for Titan getting the first pick. ESC going to throw in the wall of smoke. And there's a player on the vents, and there's a guy to crossfire with below the boost spot. So this should be really hard for ESC to pull off, as here comes Maniac, and there he goes! Innocent dispatching of him, but Apex does get the response. And we have ESC still unable to really find a way in. And the problem for the AWP players that are remaining on the sites. And there's KQLY. Surely he's going to get himself a frag, or at least 2 here. As the nades come in, they make the play. KQLY whiffs the first shot. So opportunity now as they close the distance between themselves and the AWPer in the back of the site. KQLY gets 1 shot onto rallen. And there's the second onto the player Forklift, and Existence does the rest. And I almost wonder if that flick was supposed to go to the guy closer to him that was aiming at him instead of the guy at Forklift. But whatever, you know he's going to take it.
Either one will do. Leaving 1 player left for his teammate to clean up. It's the street sweeper Existence.
The street sweeper.
7-2 to Titan, an important round of minimal losses. Allows them to build a little bit of bank, but we've still got people on 2,000, so Titan still needs to get more rounds in the bank here. That's gonna be
my god.
Apex getting his head ripped off by P250.
Yeah, KQLY actually forced backwards a little bit because they could be really close to his position. So he's afraid of getting bum rush. He's actually going to peek out a little bit, though, show no fear to the bum rush as Existence picks up a couple kills. So looks like this round's going pretty well now for Titan after all. They are controlling the situation, and they do have players in place to deal with any assault, either it be A or onto B. So there is mouz going to get pushed backwards. Existence in this position to keep STARLADDER out of the line as well. And all seems well for Titan in this anti-eco round. I wonder how things will go now as we move on to ESC. I mean, MINISE previously has been good at making picks for them, but we already have already created precedent for this Titan setup that you need set plays to really break these AWPs. You can't. It's hard to. It's not that you can't play the picking style against them. It's just that they have the advantage against the picking style. So that is the problem, and we're seeing ESC going for this picking style to open rounds up.
Now we have Existence looking mid, and we have KQLY on his own in the B bomb site with the AWP. We do have a push here to the A bomb site from ESC, and I do get the first frag. KQLY does return, and they got 2 frags ESC. And let's see if KQLY can hold this clutch position.
Oh, coming out huge there with the double. And that's what he's there for in the back of the site. They still got KQLY still alive. And it's just him against the world right now. He's taken out 2 players, switches for the AK. Smokes to the left, smokes to the right. Could be players coming from any angle right now, but they are going to swing all the way back to the B bomb side. They're not, even though they're 3-on-1, pretty much in KNYS's face, they know he's locked behind the smoke. They're actually going to take it towards B, try to play the sure thing, and KNYS is going to pick up that AWP. And again, and they might just try to go for the quick peek on him, actually. Let's see if they're going to do that. Looks like they're just going to keep to the site, go for the wall bangs. KNYS, surely not. Surely he can't do this. He throws the smoke in.
Making 1v1 himself.
And he can't do it. And Titan, unfortunately, they had the right idea. It was a nice aggression on the A main push. But ESC, they executed better defense from them.
Now, we see, again, Titan gone for a double AWP setup. I was saying at the beginning of that round, they were starting to get their economy in the right place, but after losing that round, look at the money. If they lose this round, they are going to be in an uncertain waters. But we do have, again, the double AWP setup, and we're going to have the same play, almost, from ESC. Titan looking to do the same play as well and push into A main, but the flash just warded them off. Apex does go down to MINISE's AWP.
Oh, and KNYS in a different position than usual, and this might throw things off a little bit. And they have Maniac boost in the boost spot, so their A defense is really potentially strong right now. ESC do not want to run into the A defense, but they are actually pushing up short here with rallen. And there goes Existence in the back. Rallen still not even looking the right way. There it is. Goes for the hunt down onto Existence. Doesn't get it. Existence defends against 2 on mid. And boom, KNYS with a nice pick onto MINISE over by A main. And what you're going to do now, ESC in a very tight spot against this French lineup. And we do see now that ESC are looking for options on mid. And again, these picks are going to be hard to come by.
35 seconds remaining here. And we basically have 2 CTs on each site. Mid not so important now in a 4v2 situation. They need to just make sure their bases are covered. And it looks like ESC are going to be going towards the B bomb site here. We have Existence waiting around, checking mid as well, but he's in position to quickly flip onto the site. But KQLY will just rip everyone's head off, and that's going to be that. So again, Titan in the right direction to keep their economy above water. 9-3 at the moment. 2 rounds remain here. On no, sorry, it is 3 rounds. This is the 13th round, and I see ESC will need to get a few more rounds if they want to be able to have a fighting chance on the CT side here.
Yeah, so far so good for Titan's setup. It's generally performing well. Going to see the pistols running into the B site here. Existence going to spot some, and the Molotov down there, the smoke down there. They're all funneling through that one little spot into the spray of Existence. Only gets a double though, but he's got help. In comes KQLY, in comes Apex, and they do get the frags together. Now SZPERO going to go down. KNYS. We get ourselves a 10-3 scoreline, and we have ourselves a very strong CT half here for Titan.
Yeah, this is something we've kept seeing on Cash quite consistently over the last 2-3 weeks. Just CT sides beasting T sides on Cash. It's just. I think it was Devilwalk was saying it maybe with you when he was on last week that Cash has changed recently and people have become heavily CT sided.
Yeah, they've kind of figured out how to play it much better on the CT side, and that's really shifted things, hasn't it? And ESC looks like they want to just go for this push onto A. Do they have the grenade knowledge? Though it looks like they are going to toss in the smoke towards Toxic Barrel, the smoke off short, and also the truck. And so they're going to go in right now, smoking off the corner as well. Innocent almost pre-firing his friend there. They're going to get 2 entries, but it is all squared up right now. Titan still have player in the back of the site. It's going to be Existence. He finally will go down. We've got KQLY and Maniac coming up. We've got KQLY right now. He's coming in from the back. Can KQLY get these frags? Maniac going to spot one player for sure. KQLY coming in, edging his way with the AWP. Maniac has to survive. He's got to buy KQLY time. He's got to buy KQLY time, but he's going to do more than that. He's going to buy 2 frags. Rallen off in forklift. Can KQLY do it? He will. And what a performance there from Maniac. He made that retake possible. He made KQLY's work very easy for him. And Titan 11-3. Big score.
Maniac has been beasting the last 2 rounds. And again, excellent play, excellent combination play there from Titan. Just playing together, so they have the vision of one, but the doubt of another. They have no idea where KQLY was, but they have to keep watching their backs. He could come from A main, could come from door, could come from car towards CT spawn. So excellent play there from the 2 players. Kind of like a crouching tiger, hidden dragon, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they just... I mean, Maniac actually today has been playing fantastically for Titan. Gonna see a quick pick, though, on KQLY from Mouz. Gonna go for the wrist there, and how are they gonna play from this pick right now? They know that they've opened up B a little bit. They're gonna let Titan react. Titan have a really strong setup on mid, which allows fast response towards B. So they can't get overconfident with this pick now, because Titan, they have successfully covered this hole really well. They've got a guy in the counter boost, and Apex is going to find a pick onto Mouz. And there was no one to trade with him. There was no trade possibility. So now that's like a free one for Titan to get all squared up. But here is Maniac coming out from the counter boost spot, and he's going to actually find one player. And will go down. So 3 left. They're really trying to assess their options here. They're trying to get themselves into this vent. Good spray there from Innocent. Can he find another kill? Rallen going to actually combine with him. And this might just go the way of ESC. Can KQLY 1 versus 3 right now?
KQLY can always 1 versus 3. The question is, will he? We've got 2 players quite damaged here for ESC. One going aggressive. Try to get the jump on the flash there. Nice positioning from KQLY to peek and still not see the flash. And the same again. But can he connect with the first play here?
There it is, KQLY gets the first shot. What a flick from him. There's 2 more players to find, though. One in B storage. Goes for the shot. How does he do it? He gets the second one as well. And there is 1 player left up top. He's got a dispatch of him incredibly quickly to get a chance to defuse. And he can't do it, but KQLY, what a great effort that was.
KQLY is the most dangerous man in France, confirmed.
Seriously, this is ridiculous. Those shots, man. He is just amazing.
France's most dangerous. So number 1, KQLY. The rest are all criminals and so on, and just KQLY at the top, sitting at his computer, just waving his mouse around. Like, what the hell's going on?
That was awesome. All right, 11-4. So very strong stuff here from Titan. Generally speaking, they were able to respond really well to the pushes from ESC. ESC, they kept playing a picking style, and Titan, their setup, it crushes picking styles. You need to throw some set plays in there and keep their money down. The problem comes when their money starts to get really high, and they can always just rebuy orbs. And this is what LDLC did really well against them when they played. They used, as soon as the double orb setup came into play, that's when the set plays started coming out from LDLC, and they used it to break the economy. Then they can go back to the more standard rounds. Where the picking comes in and the slow takes of mid comes in, stuff like that. But generally speaking, ESC, so much work to do now.
I believe KQLY is actually giving away his AWP, so check out his Facebook page, which I presume, I don't know, search KQLY or something, but I'm pretty sure he's giving it away for whatever reason, so if you want to have a chance of winning that, then definitely support his Facebook internets. It's official, KQLY, producer tells me, so thank you for that. We have a mid-push here from Titan. And again, Icy Box have a small window of opportunity here to get back into this game, but they're going to need to get this pistol first off, and they are a man down.
All right, so smoked off short. We got MINISE coming in the flank. MINISE might actually be coming in at a good timing here. Does take down Apex, and they are going to go for the B split. Here comes the push from Maniac to cover the flank. Does get the frag onto MINISE, and it's like KQLY in the 1-on-1 against SZPERO. Here he goes with the burst, and he will burst down SZPERO. 3-on-2. Mouz and Innocent. There is one smoke on Innocent, actually, and they do have armor. Full health as well. Bomb still not down. KQLY going to plant it at the back corner. And whilst he's planting, it's a 2-on-2. This could be the moment for ESC to bust into the site, but they're going to wait and try to just rain down the bullets from above from Mouz, and not going to connect with much just yet, but there's still quite a bit of time, and Innocent has himself a kit. So this is so doable here for ESC. Going to get the kill onto KQLY. There's 2 more players. They are quite weak. Existence. Oh, can't quite get Mouz down, and Innocent on the site now. Does get the pick. He's the one with the kit. He's the important player here for ESC, and it's Maniac who has to try to take him down, and the cover from mouz is there, and they get the round. So good retake there from ESC. Titan going to be up in the pistol business right now.
I thought ESC were done for there, but they managed to somehow reverse the 2v3 and take out the round and the defuse, and will get the first buy of this second half. And we do have full P250s and a CZ here from Titan, not going for the armor apart from Maniac, who had some money to spare and has gone for the helmet. So we'll see if he tries to lead the charge here. Currently looking towards B, getting some tags. He has been dinked down to 18 HP, so that helmet did come in handy.
Yeah, he's the only one with a helmet as well.
Yeah, right.
So planned, so planned.
The early aggressor.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
going to be Kenny down to 38 HP. Apex is close though. If he does get the dink, it could be Curtains here for Innocent. And he does, and that is Curtains! From that kind of range, it is a one-shot death. And he gets a second frag as well on mouz.
sick from Apex. Oh my goodness. Now there are 3 players with Famases. 3 P250s in the mix. Got Apex got an M4, got a smoke. He's feeling on top of the world. And we're going to have Existence now busting his way into the B bomb site with that bomb in hand. Maniac going to go for the spot. Oh, just dropping STARLADDER like he's last week's news. And now rallen going to come in onto Kenny S, but he is the last hope. He doesn't have a kit though. And oh, there's one there on the floor, I think, next to the coils there. But this like we're going to have Maniac who could just peek his position. There's a couple players coming in onto a potential angle here. Maniac and rallen's going to take the frag. Apex actually decided to go towards A main, so he's not going to be able to return the kill. But Apex still alive. Oh, he's going to go for this. Oh, he's so low. And he's going to get attacked from the back. So there you go. They do gun him down. So really, really sick round from Titan Apex. Wow.
He was close to almost winning that round if he managed to get Existence up, but it just didn't go his way. And it looks like they're going to force it up here. They can't let Titan get too close to that magical 15th round. So we are going to see rallen with the FAMAS and 4 CZs here. Heavily T-favored pistol normally. Existence does get a quick kill on STARLADDER though. And rallen, the guy with the FAMAS, does go down. And it's going to be very hard here on out for ESC to get back into this round.
Oh, good damage done there. But unfortunately, they've lost too many players. They're way too thinned out. That's not going to work out. So mouz going to just try to do what he can. Gets a kill. Gets another kill. Are you joking? That's the Tigress for you. CZ Tigress. And we have ourselves a 13-5 scoreline with all the money in the world on the side of Titan as they Kenny is flirting with the potential of an AWP there. He gave in to temptation. He let it take over. He let it control him. And he has an AWP. What's he going to do with it? Looks like he's going to go for A main. Maybe a defensive position for this. And there it is. Apex, in the meantime, just peeking out into middle and finding a kill. And we see a stack here from ESC.
So let's see if KQLY is going to open this door. We have CTs rotating back and forth. They're searching for information. They haven't seen the bomb. They need to know what's going on. There's one person for each bomb site now for the CTs, as they have additional people in mid. MINISE does take down Apex, and that's going to have the CTs slightly rotating into that direction.
And this is going to be faced by KQLY. Does get some damage.
1 HP!
It's not going to be enough, though. I mean, he's
got to do 100 to kill, right?
well, he is far away. He is far away. Oh, he does actually get taken out. That could be that's a free weapon. So, and they still didn't get they didn't get the bomb down on the site yet. So
mouz's pistol just turned into an AWP there.
That's the metamorphosis. And we have Titans. They're making their way in, but it's so slow. It's given mouz a lot of time to get in. He's trying to actually bait someone to be staring at the vents to kind of decrease the amount of people focusing. Oh, what a shot! And oh, he almost set that up by spamming onto the vents from mid to have a player in that position that he could then wallbang. And now it's a 1-on-2. He's against an AWP on Kenny S. And Existence with the rifle planted at the back. He has no kit. So does he go for the safe here? He's going to go for the peek against Kenny S, and I'm afraid that's just not going to work, my friends. And we have another round here for Titan as they move 14-5, and they are so close to winning the match against ESC.
People should note the bomb plant location we're seeing from both teams here in that far corner, so it can be defended from checkers. Normally people on a T side, they just immediately plant it behind the box, and it means they're forced to defend the bomb from site, so their positions are telegraphed, and it makes it hard for themselves to get crossfires, etc. So if you make a more open plant, then it does end up being in your favor and will allow you to win more rounds. You have a slow start here from Titan. They know that this is ESC's buy round, and they will want to kind of pick them off slowly but surely here. Death by paper cuts, and we have KQLY just going towards the door, but he's not positioned to wallbang towards site, which may be favorable for him right now, considering some of the positions here, like rallen.
Yeah, taking it really slow right now. This is an incredibly passive round from Titan. They're expecting perhaps a proactive series of plays for the purpose of information gathering from ESC, but it's from ESC, but it's not just coming out. And so they are going to now, after killing a lot of time on the clock and waiting for that, they're going to go for the play. Going to see this B split coming in as mid was completely given up right now, and there's still 3 players very close to wave for ESC. This is bad news right now for the Poles as Titans KQLY takes MINISE out. Innocent coming up from the top, but can he delay them? I don't know if he can really delay them all that much for his teammates to get there to help them, and now they just need to wait to combine as 4. But they only have so many places to attack from. Things don't look so well for them at the moment, as Titan are in the perfect positions for the afterplant.
Those smokes have burned down a lot of time for these CTs to get into the site as well, and it's gonna force them to eco save because they just haven't got time to push the site against 5 Titan players with AKs, AWPs, etc. They are going to be hunted again. It is a case of release the hounds here. T's looking for them. Well, kind of. I mean, some of them are hanging out in T-spawn, checking out the van and trying to break in, you know, what's inside. These are French thugs on the T side of Cash.
What the vandalism. Oh my god. I mean, 15-5, so they're 1 round away now. Match point for Titan. As we do see ESC buying everything they possibly can. SZPERO on a scout, rest of M4s. No nades on rallen really. He's got like a single flashbang, and the same can be said for SZPERO. KNES going for the quick pick in mid. He's not going to find anything though. And ESC now are in a position where they need to make sure that they stay in spots where they get good team play setups, where they can trade one another, they can flash one another, they can try to mitigate the fact that they have a big disadvantage when it comes to the firepower here from Titan.
So Mao's was in a position where I think his feet may have been exposed before he would have seen the terrorists should one peek. We do have trades coming in here. KNES has gone down and SZPERO has gone down as well. We are going to see some peeking towards B while we miss the action on A. And Kenny's going to face off against rallen and come off the worst for where? We are 3v2 now as the B bomb site is taken by Titan.
MINISE and rallen could be the Polish players to save the Polish squad here. ESC IC box. MINISE going to toss in an HE there. And looks like his comrade, compatriot rallen falls, and MINISE doesn't look good right now in this situation. We do have 3 players left in the side. Gets the first pick. There's 2 players left, one of them incredibly weak. They're going to find the headshot, and MINISE might just be able to do it. Does he have a kit? He does have a kit. He's going to go for the flash and the defuse. There's the flash. Can he make it happen? Oh, just not quite. Maniac is going to finish him off, and we get ourselves a victory, 16-5 here for Titan against ESC. But honestly, there was some cool stuff from ESC. I mean, there's some cool rounds. It's just the lack of set plays that really hurt them.
Yeah, I don't think their pushes on A on their T side had enough smokes in the right places. Again, but I mean, half the time they were on eco and had half the smokes they needed, so couldn't make it to the site to get bomb plants, etc. But again, I mean, credit to Titan, their double AWP setup on Cash is just really, really strong. The only people we've seen challenge them so far have been LDLC with their specific plays from the kind of the brainiacs on that team. But
yep.
I mean, Titan are dangerous with those 2 AWPs, especially on a map like Cash.
Yeah, I mean, this is a result where you're playing into their setup. You're basically doing what Titan wants. Because when they have this setup, I mean, I always liked when I was dueling in Quake, and this was like a principle that it just transcends all games. I remember like thinking a lot, okay, what is my opponent? Because every different opponent, like in CS, they have different styles, they have different setups, and they do that for different reasons. And so I always like to think, okay, what does my opponent want me to do? What does my opponent actually want me to do? Because the playing style that we have, let's say they want to do a picking playing style. If my opponent wants me to do that, if they have a setup that's good for that, or if they have like really good individual skill, if that's where they perform best as well, then maybe you should just try to deny that. Maybe just get in their heads. You're not giving them what they're expecting. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. And obviously with this kind of a setup, I mean, KNES wants you to try and one-on-one him with an AWP. KQLY on the other side, he wants you to one-on-one him with the AWP. And they have such a tight setup on mid. It's going to be impossible to take mid as well in many situations, unless you've got really, really hard-hitting set plays, good grenades, and pop flashes and stuff. So I love the setup from them. Not many teams that can actually exploit it, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's excellent play from Titan, and they are a force to be reckoned with. I think people were kind of unsure of the lineup. How is it going to work with these two ops? Well, you can see how it's working. You know, play them and you'll find out how it's working. So, you know, credit to Titan. Looking strong at the moment in SLTV Star Series. So we'll see what happens in the future. And again, you've just got the Face It community info at the bottom of your screen there. Obviously, we will be having some league days coming up soon, but we have more Star Series for you tomorrow. And you know, since we're done with today's matches, make sure you check out the platform at faceit.com. Play some pugs for free, play some tournaments for free, play some ladders as well. You know, we're giving away skins. You can win points. We have manufacturer days as well. So check out the site. You know, if you haven't played it before and you're unsure, I saw someone who made a post on Reddit recently. It's like, oh, what's it like on Faceit? It's free. Just try it out. Don't need to download any software. Just get on there, sign up, pug straight away. You know, it's great. You can just play the mix. You can have 1 player, 3 players, 5 players. It's all good in the hood. You may even see DDK on there, maybe me as well later on.
I'm casting so much right now. It's so hard to like find a night to play on. But that's a really good point. I mean, this is a natural course of things, James. Watch some CS.
Play some CS.
Go play some CS. And we will leave you on that note. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.